All right, I'm gonna tell you exactly how much I made my first month doing shadow operating. I'll show you exactly what I did to earn the money and how I continued to make more money after. So in my very first month shadow operating for a small client, a small creator with only 8,000 subs on YouTube, I made a total of $2,880 in profit. Now, to some people, this might not be a lot, but to me, it was a big green flag and it showed me what's possible. Like being able to partner with a creator and use AI to create content and offers, and I can take home $3,000 in a single month, my first month. I'm like, wait a minute. This might not be so bad, you know? That's why when I kept going, the next month I made 5,000, next month 4.5 thousand, next month 4,000, and at the end of it, a total of 20 grand in profit. Like, show me another business model where you can make 20 grand total by using your ideas, AI, and content. Like, it's insane. And again, the cost was so low, but again, we'll get into that later. So let me walk you through exactly how I made this money. Now, my first client was a small creator on YouTube, and this goes against everything that you've been told about shadow operating or growth operating or any operating, where you've been told to sign a big creator, big audience, because you want to leverage the big audience. Well, in this case, no, he was a small creator here on YouTube. You can see here, pretty low views on his videos. So like 300, 112, 168. So pretty low views. But this creator had potential, right? They were good on camera. They were charismatic. They knew their stuff and content. So I figured, okay, if we increase the views, can we make money in this niche? And the niche, for your information, the niche was the niche of how to manifest. Okay, so that's the niche. So manifesting and law of attraction. So I figured if we can increase the views for this creator, then we can increase the traffic, the lead flow, and of course, the sales from the channel. And back then, this creator was only making one sale per month. And one sale for him was about $3,000. So $3,000 per sale, which again, it shows the potential, but low views back then, low views, and the offer was not dialed in. So I knew this creator had potential. They were literally a diamond in the rough. I knew with enough pressure and care, they could actually shine. So I sent them a message here. You can see here, the DM I sent. And long story short, the DM on the offer was with me overseeing their copywriting, the marketing, funnels, data, tracking, right? A plethora of tasks that I can, of course, add value to him using AI. And he said, of course, awesome, let's go. Rev share. It's a rev share model. Yes. Now back then, the rev share that we agreed on here was only 20%. So every sale that came from this channel here, right, these videos that we can track, I would receive 20% of those sales. So I got to work and I sent him the contract. He signed it right here. And the three key things that I did for him were these things. The first thing that I did was use AI to help him increase his views on YouTube. How? Well, AI for research of ideas and content, for thumbnails, and his scripts. So pretty much everything. Now, we did use ChatGPT for the first round of video ideas. The issue though is the ideas from this one are pretty bad, okay? You'll see down here, the titles that it made for us. You can see the, where's the dash? The AI dash. Yeah, the AI dash is so obvious. And so we tracked each video by not only the date posted, but the views, the growth rate, the click-through rate on the thumbnail, the average view duration, but the calls booked. So this matters a lot, because our main goal is to get calls from these videos here. That way we can make money. So we track each video's performance by not only the views, but the calls booked. And views wise, you know, these videos did okay, but for calls, these kind of sucked. Because our main goal is to get calls booked, because again, we make money when people watch these videos and book Zoom calls with our creator, Zoom calls. And on those calls, they buy the offer that we make for the creator for $3,000 or $5,000, etc. So if we have no calls booked, then these views mean nothing. So yeah, ChatGPT is just garbage for marketing and sales. Though what's better is Claude. So we use Claude afterwards for our new ideas for videos and of course scripts and hooks, etc. And Claude was amazing. Like the videos from Claude performed so well for not only views, but calls booked. Now for Claude, it is free to use, but for Claude, I recommend you get the tier, at least 20 a month to start. Through Claude, I produced 4 banger videos that not only got views, but calls booked and clients paying us down here. So these 4 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And even one of them here got almost 250,000 views. So insane, right? A lot of views. Now I will say, again, views is not the end all be all, because some videos can get a lot of views, but bring no money. But again, views do help, because this video here brought in a ton of subscribers, so subs to the channel, and new viewers. So views help. But again, our goal is not views. Our goal is to, of course, get sales. That way we get paid. So with these 4 videos made using Claude, my job, step 1, was done. Now, step 2 is I needed a place to send these here viewers from YouTube to book the Zoom call. Recall the Zoom call over here with the creator. And that place was our funnel built here in step 2. So a pretty basic funnel, which tends to look something like this. A headline here, a video here they can watch, and a type form where they can apply to work with the creator. And on the last step of this type form, there is a calendar where they can book in their Zoom call with the creator one-on-one. Again, on that call, they will buy the offer. So nothing really too advanced, just a simple basic funnel. Now, the main thing though with this funnel was the tracking. So we tracked every single call from, again, these videos up here to know exactly which videos are getting us calls and clients. So their name, their email, how much money they make right now, the issue they need help with, and which video they came from right here. So you'll see the video's name right here. Now you will notice this thing here called About Page. And this simply is the channel page of the creator. So for every creator, there is a channel page where someone can actually go to that page and see all their links and all their sites. And I'll say about like 33 to even like half of your calls come from this link. So again, we tracked every single call by the date, the video they came from, everything. Because again, data is your friend. You need data to make the right choice to know, okay, which topics, which videos are actually working so we can make more of those videos. And then we sent that data to our team in Slack here, the calls booked with this lead. So new call booked with their name here, their info here, and the video they came from right here in Slack. So our team can see the exact video they came from. Now this process was actually simple. So first step here, it's watch video on YouTube, then go to the funnel, which contains the Typeform and Calendly. So Typeform to apply and a calendar to book their call with the creator on Zoom. From there, we use a tool called Zapier to zap the data from these steps here to a Google Sheet back here to track data. And then again, you want to zap the data to Slack over here, where our team can see the actual data of the call and their info. Now, these tools on the left, my client paid for. So right here, paid for Typeform and Calendly. And I own Zapier, I own Google Sheets, and I own Slack, which are all free. So these are free. So step 2, done. Now, step 3 was the offer. And again, back then, you can see over here, his offer was not as dialed in because only one sale per month. So his offer needed to be really revamped and optimized. And then I used AI, I used Claude to make him an offer, based on data from his niche, on the things people want and buy in his niche. And I put all of that into a board here that's more visual because people don't really believe you until they see it. So this is a very visual way to show the offer, the board, based on the offer name, the time frame, the goal of the offer, again, who's the creator and their background and their authority in the niche. And just again, things to really sell the offer and why doing this with them is better than doing this by themselves. And all my client did was show this on the Zoom calls, again, to show the offer, and they would buy. And they did buy, because if you recall, my first payment that I received was for about like $3,000 in September. So again, with payments, you're paid the month after. So this was paid for the month of August, but paid in September. Again, it was not 10K or 20K as the gurus claim it'll be 10K per month and all this bullshit, right? But this to me was a humble start. And this showed me that, okay, this works. And if I can scale this, then I can make way more. I am literally using AI to sell ideas to people on YouTube through this creator in a niche that I don't really even know myself, but I can do it. So I kept going. The next month I made $5,000, same creator. Next month, $4,000. Next month, $4,000 again. So it kept working because after I built the funnel for the client and the offer down here and tracking, from there, all I would need to do afterwards is simply make new ideas with Claude for his videos. He films them, he posts them, we get views, get leads, get calls, get sales, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And that's how I was able to make this creator over $102,000 in total sales. You'll see here as proof, the WAP sales, $16,000, and Stripe sales, $86,000, with only one refund. So only one person here, the one refund, didn't like the offer down here made with AI. Okay, so not bad, not bad. But all of these buyers here, right? So for $2,000, $1,000, $6,000, they all loved it. So to recap, in my first month of doing shadow operating, I made about like $3,000 right here from first client. And the one lesson that I would give to you is that great things take time to build and great things compound. Again, everyone's going to tell you you're going to make 10K, the first client, 20K, 6 figures in a month, all this bullshit. But listen, if you want to build something real, okay, you need the skill sets and the right clients to do so. And these things just take time. And this graph here really demonstrates, again, that idea in full. So again, small improvements over time, like right here. So first payment, next one, it just gets better and better with time. These things just take time. And over time, your growth will just take off once the skill sets meets the right client and opportunity. But until then, you need to stack the right skill sets and take your time. Please set the right expectations. Like, this is not a get rich quick thing. And if anyone is telling you this, then they're lying to you, okay? No. These things just take time. It works, but it takes time. And again, once you build the right skills and meet the right clients, then you're going to take off like this. Stop looking for shortcuts and loopholes and just do the thing that you know works. And by the way, I am not special. I've seen beginners like Abdulaziz do the same thing with his first clients, you'll see here, on a 4.5K deal and this much rev share, puts his profit, or his first payment, at $13.50. So his first ever payment was $13.50, not 10K, not 30K per month, like all these idiots tell you all the dumb shit, right? $13.50. But again, it's just the start. It's the beginning of something great. Because if you remember, these videos here, they get more views as time goes on. So the more views they get, the more leads they get. More leads, more sales, more rev share for you. So it just compounds, right? It just grows with time. So take your time, build real skills, build good offers that people want to buy and don't refund, right? Like these here, and build partnerships with clients that you like. That's it. All right, rants over. And if you want to see exactly how myself and Abdulaziz here sign clients, and of course, make this money per client our first months, then watch this video right here.